is October 11th, and very unfortunately, um, I talked about it yesterday, but my uncle did indeed pass away yesterday, um, around 8 last night. They did a final brain scan, and that scan showed that he had no activity in his brain. Um, and so already, at that time, um, we believed that his spirit had already passed on. So my cousin had to make the really difficult decision to go ahead and take him off of life support because, you know, it's really weird to talk about, because ooh, almost got that in my eye. But you just don't expect someone, especially someone that young. Because he was only 48. So he was really, really young. You don't expect them to just pass away. You know, he had massive liver failure, like I was talking about yesterday. When I talked to my mom on Sunday night, she was saying that the doctor, the hepatologist, which, or not the hepatologist, because I hadn't spoken to the hepatologist yet. A hepatologist is a liver specialist, by the way. But the main doctor that they were seeing was saying that he had phased out of being on a list for a transplant. Because obviously, if he needed to transplant me or Steven or my cousin, any of my cousins were willing to be on that transplant list, but they said he had already phased out. And I know that he wasn't drinking heavily anymore, so it wasn't because of addiction issues. So I figured at that point it was massive liver failure, which there's really no coming back from that, especially when it starts causing brain swelling and whatnot. And so, yeah, like it was just only a matter of time at that point, unfortunately. But you know, it's really sad for me. At the same time, I'm really thankful that he's not in pain anymore, because that's a painful thing to go through. And first and foremost, I don't want my family members to be in pain. I don't think anyone wants anyone that they love to be in chronic pain. And I'm just really thankful that he's not in pain anymore, and that, the end of his life, at the very end, wasn't super painful. Hey everyone, so I was on earlier, but I kind of just rambled a bit, just getting a lot of thoughts out there, but I think I'm going to cut that out because I feel like a lot of it, not incohesive, as if you can't understand what I was saying, but I don't know, I just feel like I should do it in another place. So probably actually just have like a sit down and chit chat with you guys at another time about what I was talking about earlier. But it's much later in the day now. It's about 5 o'clock, and I've pretty much just kind of thrown myself into work today. Figured I'd get as much work done as possible and just focus on that, and that's really helped and whatnot. I feel like I have like a lot of acid reflux right now. I am not holding down food as well as I generally do, and I'm not sure if I have like a sticker in my hair. I have some washi tape in my hair. I'm not sure if that's just more dealing with, can we fix this, please? I guess not. I'm not sure if that's dealing more with just all the emotions that are going on right now, or if it's a pregnancy thing. I'm gonna chalk it up to both. But and I've also just been eating a lot of junk. Like, I haven't, for the past couple of days, I think understandably, I haven't really felt like cooking. Whew. Oh gosh, and then my eye. I haven't really felt like cooking or really eating healthy, which I know is bad. I know is bad, especially me being pregnant right now. I should be eating healthy all the time, but I'm human right now. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I am not. Okay, do they have Gomez? I see Freddy. Not exactly the stripes you're looking for.
Nope, and the prison outfit's not quite the stripes I'm looking for either.
PB&J, that's what we should have been. He clearly would be jelly.
Wow. I am all the jelly of you. So.
Oh, dude, Mob Wife. If they had that for
if they had
man,
Mob Wife in male,
this is what Steven needs.
That would be perfect for
That's
him.
what he's looking for. Hey guys. So we decided on pasta bolognese for dinner, a vegetarian, vegan-based one. So I just love when you cook with vegetables because you get all the pretty colors. But we have carrots, some sweet bell pepper, some celery, some cauliflower, garlic, onions. I'm just gonna go toss that in a pan to saute with these. Oops, can I pick them up? With these, I'm gonna toss them in a pan to saute with these corn crumbles, and then use this gluten-free pasta. I'm not really big into the gluten-free diet, but this is all we had in the house, so this is what we're using. And all done. Good morning, guys. So I just finished my daily workout. I've been actually trying to work out every day. If I'm not working out, then I've been trying to leave the house to go for a walk to like a coffee shop or something like that, just so I am staying active. I know one of the most important parts of labor, especially if you're trying to do natural labor, is keeping a fit core. And I can tell you guys, even though my belly hasn't gotten that big, I feel like my core has just been kind of obliterated already. And so I've just been really focusing on trying to get that kept up and fit for labor and whatnot. But today it was a little bit different. I was doing some of my crunches, and I got round ligament pain after I stopped. So I was able to get through the crunches. I did 4 sets of 10, and then, so I did 40. And then I took a little break, and then I went to go into some bridges so I can stretch my spine out. And I could not do it. As soon as I lifted my spine, it was like my spine was like, oh God, what's happening to my sides? So I'm actually not sure if it was round ligament pain or if it was pain from my cyst. I still have 2 cysts on my left uterus right now. not my left uterus, my left ovary. I have two cysts there, and I'm not sure if it was, excuse me, I'm not sure if it was from the cyst or if it was round ligament pain. Sometimes it's hard for me to distinguish between the two. But there is definitely pain there when there's not generally pain, and so I just cut my exercises a bit earlier than I was planning to because I feel like it's better safe than sorry, and just to let my body rest out a bit. So he just drove off. Okay. Well. Okay, I think we're going to work. Hey guys, so it's much later in the day now. It's actually about 6 o'clock, and I'm making dinner. I feel like I've been making dinner in like all these vlogs, but you guys do seem to enjoy my vegan cooking. So I'm making African peanut stew again. It's like one of my favorite dishes to make just because it's so hearty and comforting, and it's not quick, but it's easy, and it's just comforting and filling. In my little pot here, my little Dutch oven that's shaped like an apple, which is perfect for fall, I just have some leeks because I didn't have onions, and garlic just sauteing, and a bit of oil. And then over here I have tomatillo because I didn't have tomato, carrots, jalapeno, and then this is red tomato right here, or not red tomato, but red potato right here because I didn't have yams, and that's going to be going into peanut stew. And then over here I am making fufu just with red potatoes again because, well, we have yams in our store, but they were disgusting. They were like covered in flies, and I was not about to buy them. And so I just have my starch here just boiling and going to make fufu to go with it. So I haven't actually made fufu before, but I love fufu. I was talking to my grandma about it when I was in Seattle last time, and she's like, you can make it with potatoes, pretty much the same way. Potatoes mixed with plantain, but I don't have plantain because I did not want to make a run out to the store today. So I'm just going to do it with potato and cornstarch or cornmeal. I haven't decided which one yet, but we'll see how well it works out. And yeah, I'll be back with dinner. And peanut stew with fufu and pepper. She's on the right thing. Sorry about that. Peanut stew with fufu and black-eyed peas. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you my planner. This looks so freaking huge, like right here. But this is my unicorn planner. I don't think I've actually showed this to you guys close up. I've talked about it a couple of times, but I don't think I've actually showed it to you guys close up. It's the Coach Bramble Rose Agenda, and oh my gosh, it is just one of the most gorgeous pieces I have ever seen. So it's in cross grain leather, and what I've learned about that is that cross grain leather is actually just suede that has a coating, like a canvas type coating on top of it, but it's actually a suede, which is from the cowhide as well. I didn't know this until I went to the Coach store when we were in Chicago, and they had a leathersmith, and like he explained it all to me because I wanted to get it hot stamped, but he was saying basically what would happen is if this got hot stamped, then it would basically just melt through the canvas and melt through the suede and like ruin the beautiful agenda, and I was not about to let that happen. But I wanted to show you guys this because I was just cleaning it. I have to clean this thing like every week. because it gets dirty so easily because it's white obviously, and there's like graining in there, and so dirt specks get into the grain a lot. So it's annoying, but again, I thought it was so worth it because it's so beautiful. Um, but really what I wanted to show you guys was, and I'll probably do a flip through at some point of my agenda. Oh, there are my working goals. But this. So I look back through this all the time. This is my mood board. I'm not sure how many of you guys do mood boarding, but I find mood boarding, especially if you work in the creative field, such a useful thing to do. And so this just has the color palettes that I'm really loving working with. The one on the computer actually has the Pantone color codes listed on it as well, so I can just easily use these exact same colors. And then just, I don't know, the kind of mood that I want to go for like in fall with all of my work. So I've been really into blushes and golds and mints and like peonies. I love peonies, but unfortunately they make me sick. And then I really like this quote here, dreams don't work unless you do. It just keeps me really motivated. And then I also have textures that I'm really into, so you can't really like see this texture really well in the camera, but this is like a hammered copper texture. I've been really into hammered metals lately, and this is birch wood. This is just some of the palm plants. I love the like rough texture of those green plants, and marble. I've really been into marble, but you guys know that. But I just really wanted to show you guys my mood board. Comment down below if you have a mood board, and like if you have a digital copy, let me see it, because I love looking at other people's mood boards and just seeing like, I don't know, where they're at creatively. My debit card and my driver's license and cash, and usually my school ID. I just throw this in my purse, and I can use it as a wallet or as like a little note-taking book. So I love that. Hi, Pepper. You like Edison, don't you?